You know, it can either make your product look really better than it is, or it can make it look worse. With stones like labradorite, and garnet is another one. It makes garnet look black.
And look at both samples. Okay, I know we've moved, and I shouldn't even bother because they're just going to sell it. But all samples look this good.
She's like going crazy on this.
I'm like drooling. I'm sorry, and that's not sexy to say that. That's not pretty to hear. Okay, 6 minutes that we're going to be able to have a little time. So hopefully maybe we could take a phone caller and say hi. But Jay is going to talk about this one because this is brand new today. This is really high grade Tiger's Eye combined with Jay. I think this is so fresh. I've never seen this ever done before with Variscite and Tiger's Eye. We have the necklace and we also have the earrings available, which will give you an item number for that at the bottom of the screen. But then the necklace, pardon me, with the pendant is 470205. Jay, let's talk about this special combination.
Okay, well, and just so you know, I designed this, but one of the, and I tell people this, so for people that haven't, you know, tuned in and heard the story, you know, I'm a very visual type designer. If you could see how I design and when I design and the area that I design, you could lock me in a room with a sketch pad and a pencil and say, Jay, you cannot leave this room until you give me 5 designs, okay? You'd find me there a week later and I would have eaten the erasers off the pencils, okay? And you wouldn't get one design. I might have designed a plane, you know, on fire or shooting or something like that. Stars, maybe some moons, you know, things like that.
Very artistic you are.
But I mean, it's almost like you're in school. You know, you used to do that, you know, when you're supposed to be taking notes.
Pressure's on.
Yeah, pressure's on. You're supposed to be taking notes and you realize that you haven't listened to anything they said. Okay, with me though, if you give me materials, rough materials, you know, you come back in an hour and I'll give you 50 designs, okay? Right. And that's how this came about. I have never combined these two materials in any design. I had all the natural roughs sitting around with me on the table, and I started pairing things up, and I just thought, you know what, this really does it for me. And again, this is brand new, but check this out. You have the highest quality Namibian Tiger's Eye, and then you have the most awesome natural Variscite. Now, you find Varisites in several locations throughout the world. This comes out of Utah. Okay, and this is kind of,
Jay,
we're down to,
so pretty.
We do have some of it, but we don't have a lot of it, of Variscite. But this is, what makes this Variscite so unique and so different is it's so clean. Now, here's my point. See this right here?
Is it hard to find, Jay?
Okay, yeah, I said you could find Variscite in different locations in the world. Okay, this comes out of Utah, that's Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can see that's how I got there, is that Land Rover. Yeah. So, the Land Cruiser. So, the thing is on this, they're natural, and I will tell you an interesting thing about Variscite. Variscite, turquoise has, I think it's like 27 different ingredients that make turquoise turquoise. Variscite lacks like 2 of those, otherwise it would be turquoise. A lot of the turquoise that was sold in the 60s and 70s, there's there were 3 different mines that they were calling turquoise, but it really was Variscite. It was very unique, special Variscite.
Oh, and they thought it was turquoise.
They thought it was turquoise. Now, you know, you test and everything like that. This is a whole suite of designs.
Oh my gosh, the bracelet.
I hope you love this color combination. I just went gaga on it. This is brand new Mind Find. And here again is something that I've never done these combinations before. I've never combined the Variscite. And if you look this Variscite, okay, this is the top grade.
Oh, it's so minty green.
It's the clarity of the material. The clarity of the material. That's all comes from Utah. It comes out of, there's a little deposit outside of Beaver, Utah. And the funny thing with this particular mine, I think it's the exception to the rule. I'm trying to think of some places I've ever been. It's the only mine that I've ever been to that all the miners are women.
Oh, really?
They're all women.
They're all women?
The father, who's the, you know, is really the center, you know, center of the whole thing. He has the claim, but he has all daughters. And so the daughters are the one that do the mining. It's the freakiest thing you've ever seen. You go out there because I will tell you this, and I'm not saying. I mean that usually when you go to a mine, you might see there are certain areas where I've seen a few women, but majority of the mining is done by men. You know, traditionally. But when I first went to this mining site, I thought, what? And they run this equipment like it's an extension of their hand. They've been doing it all their lives. They know exactly what they're doing.
So, I mean, it's just artisanal. It's beautiful. I think there's something so striking about that cool mint green contrasted by the warmth and the rich colors of that tiger's eye. If you can pick up either the cuff or the bracelet to work back, the one bracelet has malachite in it, which I love that combination. These are going to sell out.
This is malachite, tiger's eye, chrysoprase.
Oh my gosh,
this is Variscite, malachite.
But I still think it works.
It all works together. They're all natural. They're all in the same color family.
We are going, the necklace is going to sell out. That'll leave us with the earrings and the additional bracelets and cuffs. So we've got about 180 left, but that's not saying much because there are well more than of our customers in the ordering process. We're going to go out to Washington. We're going to welcome in Linda. Welcome in, Linda. You're live on HSN with Jay.
Well, hello, Jay.
How you doing?
I am doing great.
I can already tell you have more energy than I do.
I know, I was just thinking that too. She has such a pleasant voice. Linda, tell us, are you a fan of Mine Finds and Jay King?
Oh, heavens, yes. And I tried to behave myself today.
That's good.
And I went and I bought the waterfall necklace.
Oh, that's so good. That's such a good one.
You know, if you had to make, any choices, that was an outstanding choice.
It was a good choice.